Hey y'all, it's Natalie Underwater, and we are out here today spearfishing for the very first time from the Atlantic Ocean. We set out super early from St. Augustine, ran out to some spots, got suited up, and I just could not wait to jump in the water and see what the Atlantic has to offer. Before getting in the water, I of course have to load my gun. You never know what that first dive may show you underneath the surface, and it's always best to stay locked and loaded, even if you're just doing a viz check, if you're just doing a check to see if you're on whatever you're diving, whether it's a reef or a wreck or some rubble. Always good to have a weapon on you for protection as well. I saw my buddy dive down, so I was swimming to be right on top of him. Look at how many jellyfish are here. That's kind of insane. I love jellyfish, so that's fun. And I had a full suit on with a hood and gloves, so I felt very properly protected, but my buddy, he does not have a hood on, so I was scared for him.
Okay.
Hey, just 30.
Okay, I'm gonna swim a little bit forward and I'm gonna ascend to the bottom, I think, see what's up. But
Let's go like
I just want you, yeah, we'll go up more since we're drifting back. And I want you like watching me like the whole entire time, like please, thanks. And I'm watching you too.
First dive of the day. Take my last breath and do a very poor duck dive down since I'm holding a gun. And look at all those jellyfish, insane. I'm finning down right now and I have my arm extended and my gun straight forward. I actually learned recently that it's better to have your gun tucked into your body as you're diving down, but I didn't know that at the moment, and I also tend to use this method when diving in dirty water so I don't hit myself against the bottom or anything. The water got so murky down here and I just kept going because I wanted to see the bottom. Yeah, that's a bull shark. He was so close to me. It was so dirty, the water. I almost wanted to follow the dude and just stay down there and swim around, but figured the smartest thing to do is just fin back up. It was also quite cold down there, so the bottom was 26.5 meters, which is 87 feet. The temperature on the surface was 78 degrees, but once you reached that layer of murk, there was a thermocline, and the bottom was quite cold at 70 degrees, so that's almost an 8-degree difference Fahrenheit. I believe that the currents, potentially the Gulf Stream, could influence that thermocline layer out here where we are in the Atlantic, but I am not entirely sure.
Okay, dude, fucking shark right in front of my face.
Really?
This absolute dog shit at the bottom.
Alright, well let's skip this spot then. I don't like no visibility with sharks.
Yeah, like it was crazy. It was crazy.
So we swam back, decided not to continue at that spot, which is the smart thing to do. It's just the two of us. Conditions were bad. And it was also my first time diving with this buddy. His name's Colin, by the way. He also has a YouTube. It's called Spiro Dreams. And here I am unloading my gun because no loaded guns on the boat. That's not safe either. And we're onto a new spot.
Directly below us. Looks like there's something at 30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're good to go.
Ooh. Yeah, I see him.
That is what the boat was picking up underneath us. Cute little fish. Now tell me, do you know what type of fish this is? It's an amberjack. I just decided to hang out with the buddy for as long as he'd let me. They're not in season, so. Pretty fish though. Happy to see a fish. I'm always happy to see a fish.
I didn't really go down, it's just an amberjack hanging out. Yeah.
We anchored up and hopped in the water just to see what else was around. This little guy is called a remora. They attach to sharks and other large animals. They will get a free ride, free food and scraps, but also clean some parasites on the skin.
That's funny. Little remora.
Sharks around.
Yeah.
I saw this jellyfish from the surface and was so mesmerized by the movement. I went down and took a closer look. Oh my god, there's 2 fish! It's their home! They are so cute, little bait fish. So far, with all the spots that we were at today, it just wasn't really producing. I think the conditions and the thermocline and the murk layer was one thing. Another part was we forgot a marker buoy, a little bit of a rookie mistake. So we were having trouble getting over the spot and properly anchoring so that we could dive down. And with it just being 2 of us, you know, it's better to be safe. So any day on the water is a good day on the water for me, whether I see fish or not. Honestly, it is so surreal that I get to experience the ocean in this capacity. I started from nothing, not knowing how to free dive at all. So of course it just puts things into perspective and makes even the smallest jellyfish really magical. As we're running in closer to shore, we saw some sargassum, so my buddy said, go on, jump in. There could be some fish. Well, there were some small little bait fish, cuties. We were expecting maybe a mahi or 2 hanging out, but it's no worries. I found myself a balloon anyways and was able to retrieve that. All of a sudden on the boat, dolphins just started showing up. It was wild.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. That is so crazy. Wow. Holy crap, they're just hanging out. Oh my gosh. Wow, there's like 10 of them. No, there's way more. Wow. Holy shit, I can't believe what I'm looking at right now. Natalie, you gotta come up here. This is so crazy. Holy shit.
I need a belt. Ah! Okay. Wait, help me. It's gonna be gone. Okay, wait. Okay, gone. I'll get in there. Okay, we'll just...
Go.
There we go. Okay, I'm in.
When I first jumped in the water, I didn't really know what to do. I just started swimming in one direction, hoping to catch up to the dolphins, but I listened for squeaks and knew I was close.
Oh Should I get my Insta 360? Grab it. Wait. I don't want to lose them. Okay. I think I lost them. Have you seen them? Oh! I think I heard one.
to swim back to the boat so that my dive buddy can also get in the water with the dolphins.
That looks like the coolest.
Dude, they were so amazing. Okay, get in there. Okay. Oops. Let me get up here and I'll follow you. It's insane.
We were just drifting with the dolphins. I'd follow him on the boat, and once he was done, I got right back in.
Okay. Where are they? They're behind us. Yeah, I think. Oh, they're back! Should I get in? Wait, let me get in, let me get in! Wow! Wow! I saw him poop! I'm seeing him poop! It's crazy!
spearfishing. That dolphin encounter was absolutely incredible, insane, out of this world. I don't even know how we got that lucky. In Florida, insane. It's so magical here. But anyways, we are back at a different spot. We made our way into state waters and wanted to do a few last couple of dives, thinking maybe we could see some fish, and I did. I saw a spadefish, but the bottom was pretty clear.
I'm okay. Yes, spadefish! Oh, bottom's good!
There's a little sharky that I saw swimming back to the boat. Colin was anchoring, and we were gonna hop in the water together. I'm not even kidding you. Immediately after he got in the water, there were all these fish that were swimming up to us, like right behind the boat. It was just insane. And then he goes down, makes a shot, and I don't really know what's going on. I'm like, why are there fish swimming to us?
There were mangrove or red?
Red.
I should have gone down. Okay, I'll go down now. You want to reload? You want to reload your gun, or should I go down now?
Let me just grab another gun.
Okay.
Because you're gonna need backup.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, no worries. I can wait patiently here. But then I'm just looking down, and I'm seeing all of these red snapper just swimming together so close to the surface.
They're all around me. Can I shoot one or no?
Those were like all legal too.
They're all around me. Can I shoot it or no?
Yeah.
I'm looking at these fish. They're kind of swimming away. I'm like, I gotta make this happen right now. So I just go down. I'm like, well, let me just look at them, see what's up. And then they start to swim closer to me. You can see that guy on the right over there. There's a few on the left too. And I'm right now lining up my shot because there's one right in front of my face. That fish took off. I've never had a fish spool my reel before. This was the first for me, and I was at loss what to do. I stayed down there for a moment thinking, do I pull on this line, or what do I do? I just decided to surface. Tell my buddy.
I'm on it.
I figured I should start pulling the line. Why not?
I'm gonna pull it.
My buddy on the side here decided to go down and check on the situation, see what was up, if he could see any sharks.
Couldn't see your line.
Can you have my gun and I help and you reel it in and I pull?
Yeah.
I got it.
Can we just help you pull really quick?
I can pull.
Okay.
My buddy's main concern was not getting the fish up quick enough. Just like the longer it's in the water, you know, sharks could come. So wanting to do things pretty quickly. But I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just really wanting to pull this fish myself. And you can see I had no organization about me. The line is going everywhere. I now know, like, be a little bit organized. We should be reeling it in at the same time.
Wow, stud. Your first red snapper, let's go.
Oh my god, I need to kiss it! Wait, let's get this on the boat. Dude, this isn't fucking insane.
That is a huge fucking red snapper.
Don't drop it.
I got it.
You got him? Put him on the boat, put him on the boat.
Let's fucking go, Natalie. That is so sick.
Alright, let's show off this bad boy. Wow. That was my entry shot.
Let's fucking go.
But it did the job. Wow, what a
Killa.
beautiful fish.
Killa.
Hell
With the
yeah.
stud RS. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
A gorgeous fish sitting on the ice now, ready to be taken home.
Oh my god, these scales.
They're crazy, huh?
This fish is gonna go wild.
Yeah.
But it's so fragile.
We're gutting it out right here. I always forget to gut my fish in the water, but better late than never.
Let's see, does it fit? What a stud.
I was super curious what this fish weighed, so I'm at Publix. Yes, I don't have a scale at home. We didn't have a fish scale on the boat either, so Publix has these scales in their stores. I just walked in with my cooler and I got to measuring.
Those Publix employees, they were all looking at me. They were laughing, and one of the ladies was like, "Do you want some help?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm good." Just like carrying it out, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm good, thank you." They were really nice to me there. I can't believe I just did that.
The fish ended up weighing 20 pounds gutted, so maybe it was 22 pounds with its guts. It had a lot of guts. I also took some measuring tape and tried to figure out how long the fish was. So I think it's 32 inches. Regardless of the numbers, I am just so thrilled to have had an awesome day on the water. Be sure to like, comment, and sub for more videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.